Hi, I'm Bill Wallace. Welcome to my self-defense tape. In my tape on self-defense, I'm not going to promise you you'll become invincible. I'm not going to promise you you'll become a black belt in karate or even an expert in karate. What I am promising you is knowledge of basic techniques that you'll be able to use against different attackers. Basic knowledge of the kicking techniques, the basic knowledge of the hand techniques, basic knowledge of movement in its whole. Being able to work against those individuals. Being able to have the knowledge to understand as they're attacking you how you can defend. Again, having a working knowledge, having that self-confidence to work the techniques, having a common sense to work those techniques. Okay, no questions? Let's get your sweats and let's get started. Before we begin our self-defense, let's do a few simple warm-up exercises. You should do these when you first wake up in the morning anyway, so they'll help you a little bit with your combinations, with your kicking techniques, with some of your hand techniques. You don't want to pull or strain anything, okay? With me now. Let's kind of just circle the neck a little bit. Just small little circles. Okay, now reverse it. Good. Okay, now turn all the way to your left, then all the way to your right. All the way back, and all the way forward. Okay, just big circles now, and reverse it. Good. Okay, now let's work down to the shoulders. Just kind of turn, loosen us up the spine, loosens up the shoulder joint itself. Just big circles. Good. Now circle the arms, still working the shoulders. Reverse it. And back and forth. Loosens up the arms, elbow joints. Just kind of relax. Just kind of relax. Wrists and fingers a little bit. Just kind of loosen up so you don't jam your fingers. Working some of the grabbing techniques. Okay, now working the hips. Circling the hips. Leave the shoulders where they are. You just want to turn the hips. Okay, arch your back, and circle, and reverse it. Once more, arch your back, and circle. One more time, and reverse it. Okay, now just to help with the hamstrings a little bit, turn sideways just a little bit, kind of bend over, and just kind of hang there. Don't try to force anything down, just kind of hang there. Kind of loosens up, gets a warmness within the hamstring group right back here. Just kind of relax, turn a little bit to your left, turn a little bit to your right. Loosens up the lower back also. Don't bounce. Don't bounce. Just turn a little bit and kind of pull it down. Okay, now legs double shoulder width apart. Bounce the knees back and forth just a little bit now. Loosens up the hip joint, loosens up the adductor muscles and the hamstring groups. Okay, toes inward just a little bit. Now just kind of work your head down a little bit. Not too far now, just so you can feel it, so you can loosen up those hamstrings. Good. Just kind of down a little bit. Hold it there. Just keep it one position and hold it. Okay, now up, turn to your left, just like you're doing a front split, but don't go all the way down. Just loosen up the top head of the quadricep now. Turn the other way. Come up. Come back to the center again. Work your head to the floor one more time. If you can't get it down there, don't worry. We're just loosening up a little bit at a time. Okay, slide your legs a little wider apart, not real wide, just fairly wide. Push back on your hips now, point your toes up, and just kind of sit down. Okay, then slide down a little bit more. Don't go all the way now. Just kind of slide. If you can't get down, don't worry about it. Sit down, work your chest down, and come up. Work your chest down, and come up. Work your chest down, and come up. And you just try to get down there. Just loosen up the hamstrings and the adductors just a little bit. Okay, now come up. Squat down. So your buttocks are under you now. Kind of force your knees out now with your elbows. Kind of bounce a little bit. working the knees, working the hamstring, and the adductor group right in here. Okay, and then come up. Then just kind of bend the knees a little bit, circle them around, feet fairly close together. Squatting down, and then coming back up, pushing back on them. Then just turning the ankles, coming up on your toes, loosening up the toes, circling the ankle again. Same with the other leg now. Coming up on your toes, bending the toes, working around, loosening up that ankle. Circling hips one more time. Kind of shake everything out. Good. We're ready to go now. You warmed up? Good. Let's go. I want to introduce you to the various hand techniques that we'll be using in this self-defense exercise. Now remember, these are not all the hand techniques, but these are the major ones that I think are important. Number one is a reverse punch or a straight punch. It's done with the first two knuckles. This has using the strength of the wrist and the forearm. It can be thrown straight into the chin, straight into the solar plexus, or straight into the nose, causing a certain amount of damage, causing him to react to it and so forth. Remember, it's a twisting type punch, so you get your body behind the movement from here. The second technique is a back fist. A back fist, using in a self-defense, gets his attention. If I'm standing here, let's say he reaches out with me with that hand, I can turn here, bring the elbow up, and back fist right at the nose or the chin level. Back fist is thrown primarily to the face because it's a quick, snappy movement. He reaches out again, boom, out and back. Causes real quick reflexes, causing some watering of the eyes. Then if he's bigger than you are, you don't know if you can handle him or not, you can take off. The second one is a palm heel strike. This part of the hand right here is thrown either to the chin, to the nose primarily. Sometimes if you're strong, your opponent is not that big, you can throw the palm heel to the rib area or to the solar plexus. Turning it over, you can come up to the groin area from here. Okay? Another technique is the chop, the side of the hand. From here, throw just like you're cutting wood with an axe. From here, with one hand, elbow coming down, cutting it at an angle to the side of the neck, to the carotid artery. From here, boom, come the opposite way, here, here. If he's sideways and it reaches out, you can come across level to the bridge of the nose, to the teeth, to the larynx and esophagus. It can be used solar plexus, stomach level, but not very practically, simply because there's a lot of muscle here. One place it is good for is if I'm standing here and my opponent grabs me from the side, simple chop to the groin area here. Elbow strikes. Very simply, elbow strikes should be done in close. Probably from where I am with him right now. Elbow from here, just straight across. Boom. Other hand, same thing. Elbow straight across. Coming down, usually you won't come in like this simply because the flexibility and the agility from here. So what you can do is as he bends over, you can come down this way. You have your whole body into it. You can cause a certain amount of damage to the back, to the neck, to the head, and so forth. The opposite of this now, coming up, is very important, using this part of the elbow right here. I can use it to the stomach area, use it to the solar plexus area, or if he's bent over, hitting with the elbow facial area here, to the nose, the bridge of the nose, or the chin. With my back to him, using the back part of the elbow, striking here. Here. Same with the other elbow. Now, as you get better conditioned and understand the techniques better, we have two other techniques that are more advanced. They're called a spinning back fist and a spinning elbow. The spinning back fist is very simply here. It's a very quick technique, but you have to have balance, you have to have some endurance, and understand the movement. All I'm going to do from here is, now the back fist is thrown with the forward hand, right? But we're going to do it with the rear hand this time. You say how? By very simply spinning, my whole body turns. I weigh 165 pounds. So therefore, when I spin, I have 165 pounds turning. Watch again. From here, I just relax, drive the elbow up. Remember, my rear elbow this time. Spin and throw it out. I come past. I spin all the way. It's like I do this, here, and then I fall forward. So it's a quick spinning movement. Again, slowly from here, elbow up, spin, and throw. Notice how I'm twisted. But when I do it fast, it pulls me all the way around. The exact happens with the spinning elbow, except I don't straighten the arm out. I keep the elbow bent. Again, it's in close. I'm in here. I just spin, bam. And again, from here, bam, and out. Fingers. Fingers are very important close in self-defense. He's a lot bigger than I am. So when he's squeezing me and he's trying to get me in close from here, now I can't push him away. I can't reach back here and get his fingers. I might be able to reach his groin. What's very simple for me to do is stick my thumbs in his eyes. Push back, he'll let go, or lose his eyes. Another movement, just the fingers, a raking type movement. It's very hard to stick one finger in one eye from this distance to go, boom, and get the eye. What you do is you go for the whole face, here. Then you can rake. This will work simply because you're going for the whole head. He can't get the whole head out of the way. He can do this, and you'll miss his eyes, maybe break your fingers. So I like to go for the whole face. Then you can go for the eyes with the fingers. You can go sideways this way, or with the rear hand. You can take your fingers here and maybe go for the eyes in this position here. But I like the raking, feeling for it, and then going for the eyes. Also good thumbs to the throat area. If he can't breathe, he can't hold on to you very long. In close here, he's squeezing. I'm here, just squeeze and push away. Okay? These are some of the hand techniques, the elbow techniques, and the finger techniques that we'll be using throughout the self-defense course. Now, let's do these techniques together. Get a mirror, use a partner, clean out the living room. Let's work these together, get them down real good. Get them where they become second nature to you. Okay, now, let's first of all go over a stance. You don't want to take a fighting stance or one type of stance one way or another because you don't know where your opponent is going to attack you from. He might be behind you, he might be beside you, he might be directly in front of you. So don't say, well, I'm going to fight this way, and then if a guy's go there, I got to go. You know. So just be able to move. Just be able to do it from any position. Okay? First one, reverse punch or a straight punch. Now again, just stand there with your arms down. Don't put your hands up in a fighting position. If a guy attacks you and he sees you take a fighting position, he says, aha, maybe this guy knows what he's doing, and he goes, boom. It happens. So think about it. Just stand there and say, no, 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 and then all of a sudden, bam, okay? Now, reverse punch or the straight punch. Now, from here, just be standing. Just stand normally because you're going to move into the punch. Bring your right hand up or your rear hand, whichever hand is rear. Bring it up here. This is primarily used to help protect the body and the face. Then step forward, twisting your body. See how I'm twisting here? At the same time I twist, throw the punch straight out and twist the palm to where it's down. Okay? Striking with these first two knuckles. One more. Out and back. Out and back. See how I'm twisting out and back? Twist, untwist. Twist and untwist. Again, striking with the wrist straight. So you're hitting with these first two knuckles. Out and back. Out and back. The back fist. Now you're still striking with the first two knuckles, but now you're using the rear or the back of the two knuckles, right back here. You stand here very simply. Your opponent attacks you. You look. The elbow comes up, comes out, back, and down. Very simply. It's a circular movement. Up, out, back, and down. Very simply, boom, and back. Out and back. Out and back. Very much snap is involved in the elbow joint. It's a quick movement. Not a strong movement, but a quick movement. The palm heel strike. Designed for the nose area, chin level. Very similar like a punch. You can throw it from here, throw it from any position. You're striking with this part of the hand right here. Fingers back, wrist is bent. So you're striking the nose area, the chin area. Up and back, up and back. You can throw it rib area, coming from underneath, this way, just like you're throwing a softball. Just like you're throwing a softball, except the hands back, using a palm heel, striking groin area. Here. The chop. Very simply, like you're chopping wood. Boom. That's why we're calling it a chop. Chop. Except it's out and back. Again, these return from whence they started. Here, chop, and back. If I do this, then I'm wide open afterwards. Use your body. Use your momentum. Use the snap, the speed that's in the movement. Out and back. Out and back. Changing. Out and back. Out and back. Out and back. Laterally. Out and back. Out and back. Designed to work the neck, side of the neck, front of the neck, or the bridge of the nose. Here. Here. This way. The side of the neck with the side of the head. This way. Side of the head or side of the face. Elbow strikes. Elbows are designed to come around and in close. Elbow strikes here. Same with the right hand. Here. Put your hand up so you can strike it. Feel the power. Feel the movement. Okay? Elbow coming straight out now. This might be under the chin, to the nose, solar plexus perhaps. Elbow comes up, just like you're trying to punch somebody behind you. Boom. Boom. Use your legs to help lift. Here. Okay? Coming down. Here. You're reaching back, pulling down. Using your abdominal muscles. Using your obliques. Pulling down. Okay? Pulling here. Spinning elbow. Spinning here and just turning when and back. Once more. Elbow and back. You'll lose your balance a little bit, so feel where you are. Feel your movement. Don't just throw it to be throwing it. Spinning back fist. You spin with the elbow this way, right? See how the elbow's in close? The back fist is the same thing, except you make an extension of the elbow. Here. Again. And back. Fingers. Fingers in close are very important. Thumbs to the eyes. My hands are on the side of the head. I can feel. If he's got his hands on me, I'm blindfolded, or I can't see, I can feel. Fingers. If I'm attacking the face, fingers wide. Don't go for one finger to the eyes, or two. Go for the whole hand. Then you can feel for the eyes. Thumbs to the throat, right underneath. Pushing in, pushing in. Working the fingers here, pushing into the throat. Feel the extremities. Feel the opening. Feel the nerves. Now we're going to be working with the legs. Remember, in a self-defense situation, your whole body becomes a weapon. Your head, your hands, your elbows, your legs, and your knees. The first kicking technique is a very simple front kick. Some people might call it a punt, but I like to think of it as a front kick. All I'm going to do is, again, I want to be sideways to my opponent because I don't want to be facing this way. How do I know that he doesn't know the same stuff that I do? He might have bought the same book, seen the same instructor, and so forth. So if I stand this way, he says, ah, there he is, kaboom. So I want to afford my opponent the least amount of target possible. Now, if you'll look at me here, not a whole lot of me showing to you, is there, that you can hit. He has that same view. So from here, if I'm going to work a front kick, there's three basic areas that I will throw that front kick. One is to the knee, right here. Number two, groin area. Number 3, the highest I would kick is stomach level. Any higher than that, there's a chance I can lose my balance. Okay, so I don't want to kick up here. Stomach or rib area, groin area, knee level. Now, don't be squeamish. Don't say, oh, I could never kick a guy in the groin or kick him in the knee. You don't know what this guy wants to do to you. He might just want your wallet, but he might want your wife or your daughter or your son, or he might want you. So don't be afraid. It's either you or him a lot of times. A lot of people out there that got hurt that said, oh, this can't be happening to me. But it does. Okay? So think about it. Be prepared. I'm sideways to my opponent. All I'm going to do now, he's harassing me, let's say. All I'm going to do is turn facing him here. See, I turn. Now my whole body drives into it. So I've got 165 pounds driving into him. I can throw the front kick either to the knee and move into him. I can throw the front kick to the groin and move into him. Or I can throw the front kick to the stomach area here and move into him. One thing I want you to think about. Most of the time when you're walking down that street, what are you wearing? A hard-soled pair of shoes, right? The toe of that shoe is very hard. You get real good penetration to the kneecap, to the groin area, stomach, rib area. So don't say, well, I saw this book one time where I'm supposed to bend my toes back. Use the toe of that shoe. It's a lot harder than the ball of your foot is. Okay? Remember that. So when I'm here, turn, kick, and down. From here, turn, kick, and down. Let the knee work for you. Turn, kick, and then down. Okay? That's a front kick. A variation of the front kick is a roundhouse kick. Okay? Can I get you over here, Bob? Okay, just be sideways. Sometimes he might be facing me sideways. Okay? And he might reach out. I can't turn to throw the front kick, but what I can very simply do is here, kick, and down. Here, kick, and down. All I'm doing is throwing a short roundhouse kick. I can throw it to the stomach, here, or if the leg is straight, kick to the knee. From here, boom, or boom, or boom, and down. Okay? So it's a snappy, short movement. Here and back. You don't do a lot of leaning because you're not kicking that high. Since he's in this position, let's just change him over now to where he's here. A lot of times a person will face you from the side because he doesn't want to afford you that much of a target either. Now we're going to be working a side kick, kicking to the side of the knee or rib area. From here, all you do is bring your leg like you're stepping up on a bench. Up, out, back, and down. Okay, up, out, back, and down. Use the flat part of the foot. Use the flat part of the foot, your whole shoe. That heel, again, is hard rubber and very hard. Okay, to the ribs, same thing. He reaches out, I bend over a little bit more, bring the knee up, kick. Back and down. Up, bam, back and down. Knee, up, out, back, down. He can also be facing front ways. If he reaches out for me, that knee is straight, bam, I can break that knee joint. Okay? Let's go over some of the knees. But before we go through the knees, there's one other kick that's important when we work this way. A back kick. If he's facing me forward, I use a front kick, something similar to this. Sideways, I have the side kick or roundhouse kick. What am I going to do if my back is to him? I'm not going to say, oh, excuse me a minute. Now, attack me. Very simply, my back is to him. I look over my shoulder. We have what we call a back kick. Same areas, groin area, knee level, stomach, and rib level. From here, he reaches out. Well, there he is. Boom. And down. Knee level, boom. And down. Groin area, boom. And down. Okay? So all I do is kick to the rear. Some people call it a donkey kick. It's simply a back kick. You're kicking to the rear. Up, boom, down, up, boom, down, and up, boom, and down. Now let's work with some knees. Knees primarily are to the front. I am here, he reaches out with me with both hands. I block somehow. Now I can grab him. I need to pull him in to me. Working a short front kick, let's say. All I'm going to do is bring the knee up into the groin area and down. Again, pull him in, knee. I can throw the knee also to the stomach area. If he's short or if he's bent over a little bit, knee, boom, stomach area. If he's bending over trying to tackle me, I grab his head here, bring the knee to the bridge of the nose and the facial area. Sideways, I can turn away from him, knee this way, from here, here. Showing it coming towards you, boom, here, just like you're throwing a roundhouse kick. Boom, here. Now, there are various types of kicking techniques done with the knee. These are probably the simplest and most effective. The leg techniques are the simplest and most effective. Okay, are you ready to work with me now with the kicking techniques? Okay, take your stance, see yourself in the mirror, work with a partner. Okay, be sideways now, just kind of stand there. Don't use a stance per se, but just be ready to move from any position available. Okay, from here, first of all, just a front kick. Turn towards your opponent. Short front kick out and back. Now, on this particular kick, you'll use the toe or the flat part of the foot. Right here or the toe. So it's from here, turn, kick, and back. Bring the kick back. Out, kick, and back. Okay? Now, if you're attacking the groin area, stomach level, use the toe of the shoe. If it's a hard-soled shoe, you'll get much more penetration, okay? So practice both ways, with the toes back, with the toes relaxed. Let the shoe do the work. A variation of that front kick is a roundhouse kick. From here, be sideways again now. All you're going to do is lean back a little bit, bring the knee and the foot both up, kick out, back, and down. Knee up, foot up, out, back, and down. This takes a little bit of balance. The part of the foot that you use here is the instep, the top part of the foot, right here. Or if you have a hard-toed shoe, point the toe of the shoe to the groin area, rib or stomach level. Okay? One more time. From here, up, out, back, and down. Watch your balance. Up, balance, out, back, and down. Snap it now. Here and back. Nice, short, snappy movement. We have the front kick. We have the roundhouse kick. Now we're going to be working with a side kick. A low side kick. Stomach, chest level, groin level, side of the knee or front of the knee level. From here, knee up, out, back, and down. One more time. Watch the knee. Just like I'm stepping up on a stool. Out, back, and down. One more time. Up, out, back, and down. Let's do it to the side now. Watch. I'm up on a stool. Out, back, and down. Once more. Feel your balance. Up, out, back, and down. You can use hand techniques with this, or you can just kick. Okay? Nice strong kick. Here and back. Side kick, roundhouse kick, front kick. What happens if a person attacks you from the rear? Back kick. My back is to my opponent. I look. There it is. Bring the knee up, kick out, back, and down. Nice, short, snappy kick. Here and back. Striking with your heel, or if you're wearing a hard-soled pair of shoes, the heel of the boot or the shoe. Okay? I look, boom, back, and down. Knees. The top part of the knee, pulling it straight in, a short front kick without extending the leg. Up, out. Notice the difference? Up, out. Okay? Also to the side. Here, here. With the rear leg. Here, and here. Okay, those were some of the kicking techniques we just used. Now we'll put those kicking techniques to use with the hand techniques. We'll put the hands with the feet with the hands against different common assailants. How to attack from the front, how to defend from the front. When somebody attacks you from the side, how you can defend yourself from the side. If somebody attacks you from the back, how to defend against the back. Against grabs, against some weapons we'll be working also. Are you guys ready? I am. What are some of the techniques I can do against someone that attacks me from the front? Okay, now remember, I'm not going to be facing like this. This is my front. But I don't want to face that way. I want to protect my body. It's mine. It's the only thing I own. Okay? So, right from here is, very few people are going to come in and throw a straight punch at you. It's going to be that good old Sunday haymaker, the John Wayne punch, right? So, John's going to just lay off and nail me with that punch. Okay? Now, I can back up. Grab that arm. What I want to do is immobilize something so I have something to work with. Now, I can do two things here. I'm kind of mid-distance between everything. But I'll step in and do the distance one a little later on. What I can do now is I can grab here, behind the head, knee to the stomach area or to the groin area. Step back here while I still bend over. My hand is still controlling him. Come over and chop. From here, now I can grab his hair and knee again to the face. The thing I want you to remember is be able to change. Be able to move things around. Don't say, well, in the book by Wallace, it says I have to front kick, then I have to block here, then I have to... You don't have to do anything. Whatever is there, take advantage of. Okay? A different type of movement, he does the same movement now, except now I'm further away. See how I'm further away? I still grab the arm, but now I have to use my hand. I can't lock it. What I can do now to get him closer to me is front kick to the groin. Right? Step down, elbow now to the face. Now I can, see my left hand, now I can let go of that. I'm fairly well assured that he's not going to hit me. Step back and Sunday haymaker myself to the chin. If he's still there, side kick. Don't say, well, I just want to keep beating on him. Because he might not be able to take that beating. He might want to give one back. Be able to control him for an instant and get out. One more time. Let's do it. First one fairly quickly. You'll be in close. Here, boom, wham, wham. And it's over. Further away. He punches. Here, kick. Elbow, chop, and knee. They might change a little bit. He's going to move differently. If I hit him with one thing and he turns, I might not be able to hit him with something else. So I have to work with what's there. That's why we have so many different techniques. That's why we're able to incorporate different movements. Okay, now let's work a choke from the front. Hopefully I don't ever get in this position, but sometime I will. Now you notice how John has me. Have you ever choked anybody? Okay, basically what happens is you don't stand here and choke, John. Go ahead, choke all you want. See, he's got to get me off balance. Now, what's normally going to happen is, I'm going to say bye-bye to you for a second now, Mr. Camera, but he chokes. Now, what's he going to do? He's going to push me against something hard, right? So I've got to be able to maintain my balance. So as he grabs and chokes and pushes me, I step, fall back here. See how he's off balance now? My rear arm, whatever side I want to go to, this side or this side, it doesn't matter. I like the left side because I'm left-handed. I step in. The elbow and the arm comes over. See what's happening to his hands now? Now, John, make it real tight. You're bigger than I am. Choke me. I want to be red in the face. I want to be short of air. Come on, get me. Get me. Come on, squeeze. Squeeze. See what happens now? All that's gone because the thumbs and the hands that were strong before are not any longer because I've got them turned. This keeps coming down, blocking the elbows, watching the hands. They're not going anywhere. But look what's right there. John knows what's coming because he wants to hide his face. And all of a sudden, bam! Short little movement. Now from here, side kick to the knee or kick to the stomach. Or if he's standing right there and I want to get pretty, I can roundhouse kick to the face. But basically, I want to get out of there. Okay? Let's say a one-arm choke. This guy is just mean and he grabs me. No, grab my neck. From here. Okay? Very simply, I just knock it off. See how the head face comes forward? Bam! Elbow. Side kick or side kick to the knee. Very simple things that you can use. Let your instincts work. He grabs. Okay, he's got me. He's choking. You know, I'm just a little guy, but I can't go elbow, boom. Hurts, doesn't it? From here, elbow strike, because it's right already there. Boom, wham. Side kick, or side kick to the knee. If he grabs the other arm, here, same thing. Here, look there, boom. You can work with it. Let it happen. Don't say this is how it has to be. It's not what has to be. Be able to work with it. Look at my size. Look at John's size. The last place in the world I want to be is on the ground under him. But John realizes that's the best place for me to be. If I'm littler than he is, I'm probably a little quicker. So he wants me to get down on the ground to where I have no power and no type of mobility. So I'm standing here and we're having an argument. John's going to drop down to grab my legs. Okay, now I keep this leg back. I keep this leg back for support. See where my left arm went? See where my left arm is? The reason for it down here, because it kind of keeps him off. Now really try to get me, John. See what it is now? See, I keep this arm off of him. Now, if you look at my left hand now, see where his head is? Up. Now what I can do is rake. Here. Step back. Here's the movement. I can knee or I can kick. And if he's still down there, I bring the leg up and kick here. Or, if I can't get my leg up there, I step in and elbow strike. Then I can push him back, come and step on him, front kick or whatever. But be able to work that movement. Again, John's going to tackle. Here. Good base of support. The hand comes around, grabs here. Distance, kick or knee. Step back, punch, elbow, axe kick, or elbow. Variety of techniques. Being a little guy, I'm going to get picked on more than a lot of people is. Mainly because they're going to want to grab me. I'm going to be here and this bully's going to see me and all of a sudden he's going to grab my shirt and he's going to want to be mean. Well, I can fight here all day long and leave me alone, but we need to make something real quick that's going to get his attention. This hand is busy. So what I want to do is watch what's going on with that hand. But I'm sideways. Remember the palm heel strike? All I'm going to do now is go cut it out. Boom! Right on the eardrum. A good pop with this type of a movement is going to bust that eardrum. Or pop that eardrum. Or at least cause him to think I'm still there. Right? Now I can pop that. Now from here he's still got a hold. I can take my elbow, break that grip on me. I can lean back, side kick to the knee, come in, knee to the face. Stop in with the elbow. Variety of techniques. The main thing is I've got to break that grip. Come on up again. He grabs me. Here. Boom. Here. And then drop, break this. Drop, knee. Step back. Punch, elbow. Front kick. Side kick. Whatever's there. Know the techniques. Know how to use them. And then apply them. Okay, now let's work from some techniques from the side. My opponent is going to grab me one of two places if he's going to grab. He's either going to grab my wrist or he's going to grab my arm. Very seldom will he grab a hold of up here. He might grab the shirt or something, but the same movement from the wrist, from the upper arm, or from the shoulder applies. Okay, I'm standing here and he grabs. Boom. Now, if he's pulling me away from him, don't fight, because now he's using his strength. You might want to do this a little bit, then he's going to really pull. As he really pulls, go with him, side kick. Now, if you can't get the side kick that high, he's got me, throw it low, go here, boom, to the knee, to the knee. Another thing that you might want to do, if he's not that much bigger than you are, now watch what happens. Rob doesn't know what I'm going to do. He's pulling from here. Now, he might still have a hold, but I can step on him. Okay? So, be able to work with that movement. Know where his balance is. Know how to get out of it. An easy way to get out of this hold, you've got to hold from here. The weakest joint, or the weakest part of his hand, is right here between the thumb and the fingers. All I got to do is bend the elbow and throw a punch out that way. Here. And he can't hold on to it. Okay? Grab. Come on, get it. Come on. He can't. Then I can come here, boom, wham! Punch, or whatever. Whatever he uses, I can sweep, kick, elbow, he grabs, turn, and pull. Grab my arm. Same thing here, boom, here. Don't go, It has to be a violent, real snappy, quick reaction. Here, boom, and down. Okay, we worked attacks from the front. We worked some attacks from the side. Now we'll work some attacks from the rear. The main thing to remember here, if you can keep your opponent from actually grabbing you, you're much better off. If he grabs you, you're slightly off balance. You're too close to actually do a whole lot of damage. Also, a mugger is basically a coward. Otherwise, he would face you from the front and ask you for whatever he wanted. But he wants to take what he wants. So he'll attack you from the rear. My back is to my opponent here. All of a sudden, I hear something behind me. He comes at me. Now, I don't want to stay close like this. I want to have that distance. So I'm going to step forward here. Bend. See how I get my upper body out of the way? If I stay up like this, he can hit me, grab me, or a variety of techniques. But I bend over. Now, from here, I can go to the groin area. I can go to the knee area. I can go to the stomach area. If I want to use my hand, I can back fist to the groin area. I can also back fist to the facial area. I don't want to punch because I don't want to turn towards him. So I'll back fist to the groin. If I want to kick, I can kick to the side of the knee or the front of the knee. I can kick to the groin area by doing a little scoop kick like this, or I can do a back kick, which we worked on before, remember, to the stomach area. Here, boom, and back. You can work these in combination. I'm here, he steps for me, I step out of the way. Kick, back fist. Or he comes in again, step, back fist, groin area. See how the head comes down? Elbow strike, back fist, side kick, pushing him away. What happens if he does grab you? From here, if he grabs me, let's say by a chokehold or by a bear hug, now I can fight here all day long. He's bigger than I am. If he's got you good, very simply, headbutt, the back of the head, boom, boom. He's not going to grab you with his head way back. See how uncomfortable that is for him? If I come back like this, he's got to move. He's got to relax. Now I can get away. But if he does have me real tight and he's have his head down low, get your head down low, now I can't really headbutt him. I have to put my hands together, just any way at all. Straighten your arms out. Step. Elbow, back fist, side kick. Okay? One more time. Watch. Watch the hands. He grabs me real tight, bear hug. Get me real tight now, John. Now, somehow get your hands together. Now I have a fulcrum. Force it down and away. At the same time, step. Elbow, elbow strike here, back fist, side kick to the knee, side kick to the stomach. Okay, let's go over some of the grabs that might occur. Let's say John and I are arguing. I'm going to say, oh, come on, bullcrap, that's not ever going to work. Now, he knows maybe I'm fairly tough, but he also knows that I'm smaller than he is. So what he's going to do is just do a good old Sunday Haymaker headlock to my head. But most of the time when they do a headlock, this is not how a headlock's done. Do it just nice and easy. Now, I'm already gone by the time he even decides to do that. What I want him to do is grab me like he would if we were having a fight. That's what's going to happen. See how I went around? Now, I've got to regain my balance. I can't do a whole series of neat little fancy stuff because now, number one, my head's hurting, and number two, I'm bent all over the place. I can come here and stomp on his foot, but I don't have the balance or the weight to do that. I can come in here, my hands are free, so I go for the groin. Very simple little things. I can pinch. I can pinch. You have fingers, and you have fingernails. So pinch. Oh, ooh. Just something that will relax. That head is there. Squeeze it tight now. Squeeze it real tight. I can reach here. See? He'll let go, or at least he'll relax it a little bit. The head is there, and now you can pinch here. Now you can bring it, and bam! You can do your techniques. Don't stay there. Don't say, well, I remember I see this in my school. It was 25 punches, then I did 35 jump spinning kicks, but he's still there. It's kind of hard to do a whole lot when I've got him here, and I'm going, yeah, one of these things. Think about that. You got to get out of there immediately, right away. Another one, he grabbed me from the front. Now my arms are not free. I can't come here, but see, turn around this way. Look at his ear. Now I know it's not going to taste good, but it's going to allow me to breathe. He'll let go. Or I can bite his neck. My hands aren't going to be free. He grabbed me. I can't go, because all that's going to do is make him mad. I'm fighting him. I need to make this quick. Ah, I bite. He'll let go. Then you can back off and do your other self-defense movements, your kicking techniques, your hand techniques, or you can be gone. Let's say you're at the beach watching girls. Let's say you're at the bus stop waiting for your bus, or you're at a restaurant just waiting to be seated, or at your chair at your dinner. My partner comes up to me. Not a whole lot I can do from here. Maybe if he's standing right there, I can back fist to the groin, or maybe I can front kick from here. What I can do from here is if I can get up, if there's an area for me to get up, he comes at me now, I can turn sideways here. Knee from here. Again, the positioning. Now he goes down, I can kick the leg out from underneath him. I can break that knee joint. Come on up, John. Or, as he's coming to me, I can realize he's coming. I can come up, get something between us. Get something between you and him. So he has to come around it or over it. As he comes around it or over it, I can use it. All I'm using this for a base. I can pick the chair up. I can pick this chair up and use it. Maybe not throw it at him, but keep him way here. Maybe even wrist wrap here. See how his hands come up? Here, wham! Using it as an object to move him, to get him out of the way, to work your faking techniques. If you're seated at a dinner table, you have certain objects around you. Knives, forks, spoons, a glass. Just pick the glass up, bam! If it breaks, he's the one that picked the fight. Don't say, well, excuse me, let me get up. You'll never make it. Use what you have at your disposal. If he comes at me, not this way. Look how close he is now. And if he wants to punch me, I'm going back over that chair. Move to the side. He comes at me, here. Now I have something between my opponent and myself. Plus, I have that distance. I can use this. I can even run. But I have the distance that I need. What happens if you're right in the middle of two people that don't like you? Oftentimes you see it in the films that 2 people are attacking you, or 15 people are attacking you, or 25 people are attacking you, and the star whips everybody. It ain't so. What I want you to think about now is when you're working against 2 people is never take your eyes off either one of them. If Rob attacks me, I don't want to start doing this because I have no idea now what John's doing. Uh-oh, he's there. I thought he was back there a minute ago. Consequently, if I'm working against John here, I don't know what's happening with Rob. So what I want to do is I want to keep my eyes on both of them. I can't do it if they're like this. I've got to get both of them on one side of me. The easiest way for me to do that is I'm here, I'm watching. One guy attacks before the other one. Usually, the bravest one will attack first. The coward will wait. So what happens now is I let the brave one attack. Boom, boom. Now, see what's in the middle now? See who's between us? Now we've got a body between him and I. Now I can push him there. Now, boom, I can throw my kick and whatever. But then I can take off. If he goes back, he's scared of me now. I'm gone. I can think about that. Come on back here again. Okay, again, now watch. John moves at me. Here, I attack, boom, boom. Now, I've got an opponent there. Now, right here, he's waiting to swing that thing at me. If he swings it, boom, I can swing him away. Now, I'm gone. I don't want to fight a guy with a club. 2 guys with a club. Also, if John comes, or if Rob comes at me first, and I step in here, I can lock this and boom. Now I have an opponent here. I can hold my balance. Now I can chop here, elbow here, and so forth. Don't stay with one person too long. He's got a friend. Okay? One other thing. If I'm standing here, they both attack at the same time. Remember the old adage, he grabbed my wrists. Well, I'm going to bound to get drawn and quartered right now, right? Easy thing to do is use it. This hand right here, their hands are busy too. I would kind of like to hold on to them. Because now, boom, boom. I can work my kicks. I can work my hands. Remember, when that person grabs you, that's busy. That's busy. They're not going to hit me with that because they're busy. My 2 legs aren't, except for holding me up and kick and here. Think about it. This is a weapon, commonly referred to as a knife. If I'm working self-defense, I am interested in defending myself against the knife. But I'm even more interested in understanding if my opponent knows how to use that knife. There's three basic positions that a knife fighter will hold. The first one is this one. If my opponent holds the knife in this position, I have my confidence because he's telling me he doesn't really know how to use the knife. The second one, if he holds the knife like this, he has an understanding of the knife. He wants to use it to scare you. The third position is probably the most important because you don't see the knife. If there is a good knife fighter and he's attacking you, the knife will probably be very similar to this. Do you see the knife? Now do you still see the knife? You won't see the knife till right about there. Now it's too late because you're cut. What happens is he'll slash with it and then come back and use the stabbing movement. He can use a knife just like karate people use blocking techniques. He can use to block with it. Chop, boom, slash, and cut. That's the type of fighter I want to be afraid of. That's the type of fighter you want to take off. Basically, all three fighters you want to take off. If you can get away from them, be gone. Accidents happen, you can get cut real easy. If he wants your wallet, and that's all he's after, give it to him. If you're hurt real bad, you can't spend the money anyway. If he wants something else, like your life, you have no choice but to fight. If you have to fight, use a weapon. Pick up a weapon. If you can use an antenna, a broken off antenna, if you're standing beside a car, break your antenna off. It's fairly long, use it as a whipping type movement. If you use a piece of wood, use a piece of wood, something, a rock. Something that you can fight him off and then you can take off and maybe run. I just want to show you one or two easy techniques to use against a knife. Rob's got the knife. Now, if I'm standing in this position here and I'm wearing a coat or I'm wearing something else, what I want to basically do is take that coat off and wrap it around my arm, because when I wrap that coat around my arm, I'm protecting my arm. Okay? So I have a jacket. Okay? I just took my jacket off and he's got the knife. All of a sudden I take my jaw, now I'm backing off. He wants me. Now I've got a weapon now. Now I can very simply break, boom, wham, and I can do my techniques, because now I have something that I can shield against that knife. If he slashes at me, I can put this hand up. Now just slice normally. See, go ahead and slash it. It's not going to cut me. It's going to cut my coat. But that means also that arm's busy. Boom, I can kick. Or if he comes in, I can front kick or roundhouse kick, that I can get out of there. Plus also, I can come in here and then I'm gone. If you don't have a weapon and you don't have some kind of material that you can wrap around your hands, you've got to move from him. Don't go, no, please don't. It's too late. You can't kneel down and pray he'll go away, because he won't. What you have to basically do is sucker him into something. You know, I'm back up. No, come on. Boom! If I'm going to get cut, I want to get cut on the leg. The good part about that is he's not going to see it bleed. Because my leg is a long way from my heart. He might stick me in the leg. Boom! But he's going to be hurting also. If I knock the knife out of his hands, now we're even. So think about that. Don't reach for it, because you can get hurt real bad. If you reach for it at all, reach for the leg. Here. Maybe I'll get sliced. But there's a lot of meat in your leg. Your leg is a third of your total weight. It's a lot of meat, a lot of muscle down there, a lot of protection. Use it. I truly hope you've enjoyed my tape on self-defense. Common sense is very important. I also want you to think of some more common sense type routines. When you park your car at night, where do you park it? Under a light or in a dark alley? When you're walking down the street, do you walk by any dark alleys? Go around those dark alleys. When you pull up at home and it's dark inside, you see a shadow. Don't walk inside. Don't open the front door. Go to a neighbor's house. Call the police or call somebody. don't walk in there and invite a confrontation. Use your common sense. Use your common sense. When you open your door to your car, look in the back seat. Look on the floorboard. And as you're walking to your car, don't be fumbling for your keys as you arrive there. You have the keys out as you're going, so in case you need to get there in a hurry, you can. By following my tape on a regular basis, you'll build the self-confidence to defend yourself. Good luck.